my baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making what temperature is? If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Love me, they me. I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make me bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now you my con the carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never riding solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Oh, your body, they make I see you. Now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I get banky. Oh, no, 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 no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Ja Morant, a first-time All-Star in 2022. His teammates say he is the best point guard in the league. Morant said, quote, "I'm a very humble guy, but also confident. So I'll let my teammates continue to talk for me. I'll just do what I can do on the floor to prove them right." Brian, Coach Jenkins said, quote, "All he cares about is winning."
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Ja Morant.
And he's taken a small step back offensively. He really hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier on. He's lacking the intensity he had. He needs a new mindset and stop being passive and play with more aggressiveness.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. In at forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Dosunmu is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Grizzlies, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Bane against LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. Williams with the screen. Shot from the wing. And the basket by DeRozan.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Here's Morant. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Didn't really need to put himself off balance like that, but hey, he'll take it.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Vucevic nails the baby hook.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Levine. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. What has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Buries it from 3.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And Morant drops them both. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Levine. His last outing, he had 20. The shot comes out. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Here's Levine. 5 points in the game. And stolen by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's DeRozan. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Right side Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Chicago trailing here. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Second, the Bulls.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Vucevic finds Williams. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And again, Chicago, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Williams. High-quality look as he sinks it.
Anytime you get a nice look inside, it's a good possession.
Memphis leading. Here's Morant. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
And it's Morant off the drive.
When Morant drives, it's just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Here's DeRozan. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Tillman. Here's Jackson. And the layup falls.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Dosunmu, pounded by Morant. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Dosunmu. On the wing, DeRozan. Brooks defending. Vucevic, a screen on Brooks. And there's another one for the Bulls. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 6-point game.
I didn't see that coming. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Vucevic, a screen on Morant. DeRozan against Brooks. Top of the key. And again, DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's got 8.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now here's DeRozan. Give him 8. Pass to Levine. There's the triple. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Tillman, covered by Vucevic. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Now here's Vucevic from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Pass to Tillman. Back to Payne. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bane's got his second basket of the night. Bane against Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Up and over Brooks. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Levine. He's got 10.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
Jackson gets the bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's that time of day, everybody. Come on and give a round of applause for the Grizzlies Lakers.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in for Tillman. Conchar comes in for Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Levine. And Dragic has subbed in for Dosunmu. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 10. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. DeRozan's got 12.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Jones from outside gets the 3 to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Jones from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
So it's Chicago now. DeRozan outside. Here's Dragic. Conchar pulls it in. And here are the Grizzlies. 10-point lead. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Dragic against Jones. From 9 feet out, and the jumper is good.
Yeah, the coverage so solid, but Dragic stays nimble and manages to adjust around it.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Caruso. Caruso, a screen on Jackson. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. It's a one-on-one situation. From about 19. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Dragic against Jones. Caruso, a screen on Jones. Puts up a three. Dragic misses. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. DeRozan against Brooks. 18 feet out. And it's DeRozan missing.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And that one's good for Brooks.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Timeout call, Memphis.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Get on your feet and find it.
Changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Jackson, and Williams is subbed in for Brooks. And the Bulls also making a change. White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Drummond. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's White after the basket by Memphis. Deflected!
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Jones, and it's Memphis with another. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Memphis. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Dragic. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dragic has got 5.
Spacing the floor with his shooting ability. Dragic showing he has the touch to do damage from deep.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Now Dragic, 5 points in the game. Pass to Caruso. The 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And there's a reason why guys love playing with Dragic. Just an unselfish player.
To the inside. And the basket by Clark.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Drummond. The Grizzlies making their last shot. White for 3. Connects from downtown. So it's the Grizzlies now. 15-point game. Jones. And it's Memphis with another.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
White with it from 12 feet. And he can't get that one. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 17. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Chicago has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. On the court for Chicago, Levine is the 2 with Williams at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the point guard position.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Baseline jumper. Off the left rim and out.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Levine. On the wing, Jones. And here's Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They led the game at one point by 20. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Free throw drops for Bane. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. Second, Memphis.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Lets it go from the wing. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 24.
They're going old school out there now. working the mid-range part of the floor.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Bane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Vucevic. 3-pointer. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against the Pacers, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Dosunmu, and it's blocked by Clark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Jackson, and the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
With a versatile offensive skill set, Jackson has shown the ability to do damage in the mid-range.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Levine. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. 10 points for him.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Morant with the slam!
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
The Bulls have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Morant with the slam!
They'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
T-shirt time, everyone. Let me hear you right now.
Changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman comes in for Clark, and it's Brooks in for Williams. And a change for the Bulls. DeRozan is checked in. Grizzlies on D. sets a screen. 5 on the clock. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
DeRozan hits them both.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
And Morant gets it to go.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Chicago's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Dosunmu. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Vucevic finds DeRozan. And again, no good by Chicago. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Morant, and the layup is good. Morant's got 12 now in this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
He pulls it. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. To halt the run. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Jackson outside. Over Jones. And there's Jackson on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Dosunmu. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Pass to Vucevic. Sinks the 15-footer. Vucevic has got his second basket on the night.
You can see the work Vucevic has put into his jumper, the efficient mechanics, and he has such a soft touch. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's DeRozan after the basket by Memphis. That's tipped. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Memphis. And it's DeRozan missing. Here's Tillman. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
DeRozan left side. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Ooh, and when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. And he's feeling it right now.
Timeout called. Memphis.
All right, fans, the first ladies of the forum are ready to take the court. Give it up for your Grizzlies.
He's checked in for Memphis. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Jones. Caruso, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Dragic has subbed in for Dosunmu. Memphis has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. From the top of the key, and it's Morant missing. Chicago has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's DeRozan. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump. Even for him. You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Chicago has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And Morant over to help. Dragic passes to Drummond. Inside. Here's Bradley. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some height. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Pass to Dragic. Takes the three. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Dragic has got his third bucket of the night.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Brooks from outside. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
Working to find a high percentage look. DeRozan makes sure he converts.
Morant. DeRozan with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Grizzlies foul. Dylan Brooks. His third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from DeRozan.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. White on the wing, takes a three, fires in the triple. White's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kobe White picks one up.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
The free throw dropped for Brooks. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Both good from the line that time. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Yeah, the lefty stroke of Dragic looks so nice coming out of his hands.
Here's Jackson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 13.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Here's Dragic, and Chicago again with a bucket.
Unafraid to bust it up inside. Dragic plays with courage, and he plays with heart, too.
Here's Tillman. Here's Jackson, and terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Drummond to screen on Brooks. Right side White. Bradley sets a screen. Here's Caruso. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Ja Morant. And so here is Chicago, just 4 to shoot. And here's Caruso outside. Doesn't go for him. Memphis has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Dillon Brooks.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
White on the wing. Back to Dragic. Pass to White. Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Caruso outside. The 3 is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:51 left to play in the half. And stolen by Caruso. Back to White. Bradley sets a screen. White, the pass to Drummond. And rejected.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Jones. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jones has got 17 points.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Dragic against Jones. Second chance shot. 2 points. That one goes.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Here's Jones. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Here's Dragic. No luck on that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Here's Brooks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
First one falls.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Clark is checked in for Jackson. Williams is checked in for Chicago. And Brooks drops them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. White for 3. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Memphis has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Jones. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9. 23 seconds left in the half. White, the pass to Caruso. Williams with the screen. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got his second bucket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. An insane quarter. No one can stop him. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. We've got one on this panel, and it's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other two.
Moving along, let's talk about the great first half of play we saw from Ja Morant.
You got to be thinking no one can stop him down low. I'm very familiar with that feeling. Every time you touch it, you believe you're putting the ball in the bucket. Ah, memories.
I'll give you that, Shaq. But now your Jay, that's another story.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Jackson out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Morant in at the one. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's DeRozan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Memphis has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's Jackson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Jackson's got 17 points.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic with it. And Vucevic slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And the Bulls shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Down low. Here's Dosunmu. And he makes it on the layup. 9 points in the game.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's Morant. Brooks against DeRozan. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals. The Grizzlies 4th.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Levine. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it. Really upgrading that deep game.
Shot's good by Morant.
This big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Now DeRozan. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
And here's Morant outside. Counted from distance. Morant's got 45 points. The Bulls have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Brooks against DeRozan. Pass to Williams. Five to shoot. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's Tillman. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Dosunmu. 9 points in the game. Fades. And there's another one for the Bulls.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Morant, the pass to Williams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 8 now on the night. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Banked it in off the glass. DeRozan's got 26 points.
the all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Outside Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. From behind the arc. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And then Morant with the jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Chicago, they've gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Here's Dosunmu. 11 points in the game. And that one drops for him. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Start it.
Who wants a t-shirt?
He's checked in for Williams.
Derrick Jones Jr.
Memphis has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Here's Morant. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Levine finds DeRozan. On the tape. The dunk by DeRozan.
So quick to get by the defenders. DeRozan with the flush.
From 17, and another basket for Memphis.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Here's Levine, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
They get the rebound. Tillman. Nice D from Vucevic.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Back to Dosunmu. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Williams' shot is good.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Dosunmu. 13 points in the game. DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Launches a three. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
He takes it in. And a strong finish with two hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Outside Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Tries it from 16. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Going with an almost entire new group here. Clark has checked in for Tillman. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Conchar, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Aldama. Buries it down low. Here's Dragic. He's got 13. On the wing, Jones. Oh, my goodness. How about that? And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Jones' shot is good.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's Jones. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Dragic outside. Here's Levine for three. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And What you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Now here's Dragic. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Aldama, defended by Dragic. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He has 6.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Pass to Bradley. And Clark with a block. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Jones. Another shot. And he lays it in. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. To end the run. And a nice layup by Dragic.
Yeah, even into the later part of his career, Dragic is still so quick.
Memphis has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Jones. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Jones has got 27 points. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Dragic. Good.
Yeah, at this point of his career, nothing phases Dragic. Brushing off the contact like a pro.
Here's Williams. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Dragic against Jones. Down low. And Levine gets it to go on the assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist with that last one.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Jones. Jones grabs the board. The Bulls' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. The 2K leaderboard showing us the best free throw shooting teams in the league. 5th on the list, the Bulls.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
.149 left in the third quarter. Fires from the wing. Jones' shot is good. He has 29 now.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Outside Levine. Pass to Dragic. Grizzlies with the rebound. Konchar's got 4 rebounds now. Jones from outside. Nails it from 3. Jones has got 32 points.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Now here's Dragic. Caruso, the pass to Dragic. Konchar pulls it in. Konchar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jones, and he banks in the layup. Jones has got 34 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Levine for 3. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. Dragic has got assist number 5 here tonight. And the Grizzlies shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Count it. Jones has got 15 points in just the second half.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Jones against Dragic. Pass to Levine. And here's Jones. And he dunks it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Releases from 15. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Levine against Williams. Okay, look out.
Man.
Wow.
Uh-oh, Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Here's Konchar. And the jumper from the wing offline. And so it's Memphis with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Patrick Williams. Andre Drummond is out there with Kobe White, and it's Simonovic in at the 4. And the Bulls shooting about 56% in this one. Here's Terry, Green covering, and stolen by Clark. Got a piece of it. White with the steal. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
At the line for the Bulls, Terry. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. And here's Jones. Wing shot on the way. And it's Memphis with another.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
So it's Chicago now. Out to the right wing. Here's Simonovic. Off target from outside.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
White against Clark. Pass to Jones. And another basket for Memphis.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Williams. Launches it. They get it again. And here's Drummond. Clark covers. Williams from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Got it.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. White with a screen on Green. To the paint. And the jam by Drummond.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Here's Jones. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jones has got 42 in the game.
Wow, that's their 10th straight point coming off a mid-range jumper.
Pass to White. Second chance shot. Now here's Drummond. Here's Terry. Here's Simonovic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Williams can't get that one to fall.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's White. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Simonovic's shot is good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Here's Jones. And he gets that one. Jones has got 44.
He's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
The Bulls have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Pass to Terry. Now here's White. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. So he gets them both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Goes up on the wing. He can't get that one to fall. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Pass to Terry. White for 3. Rebounded by Green. Tries again. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. And another miss by Memphis.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
And that one falls for Drummond. Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. And so Drummond nails them both. Here's Morant. Over White. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Pass to Williams. Inside, Drummond. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Drummond's got 6 here in the quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Hey, no good. And the Bulls shooting around 53%, a nice number. To the middle. And the jam by Drummond.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. 11 feet out. And another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to White. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Green. DeRozan is checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Terry. Now here's Drummond. Pass to DeRozan. Unloads from 13, and he comes up with a bucket. DeRozan's got 9 points here in the second half.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Timeout call, Memphis.
For Memphis. Your Grizzlies do this. Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Duke team.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
You know, after a long and painful streak of losses, they needed this pick-me-up. He showed that it's never too late to play hard and get back in the win column. shot from the mid-range. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Clark's got 9 points here in the second half. Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. White on the wing to the paint. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by White.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Dosunmu, hounded by Morant.
One of the last old school centers in this ever-evolving game. Drummond is a real throwback.
It's Tillman with a drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Dosunmu. Now DeRozan. Over Clark. And it falls all over the rim and in. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
From about 16, and it's Brooks missing. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. DeRozan against Brooks, and it's good for 2. DeRozan's got 34 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And Morant gets double teamed. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James' playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Memphis. Caruso misses. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Caruso. Puts it up from 17. Tillman misses.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Inside. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Over the years, DeRozan has become an exceptional passer. So defensively, you can't afford to just overplay him.
Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Tillman. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Well, the Bulls shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Down low. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. On the wing, Conchar. He's guarded by White. Basket's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Caruso outside. Left side, White. There's the triple. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got rebound number 7 tonight.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Williams against DeRozan. No one near him. And he hits the jumper. DeRozan's got 36 points. Here's Morant. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Here's Conchar. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Jones. The three is up. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 6th rebound on the night. Three-pointer. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Now here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're in front by 24. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
On your feet, fans, here they come, your Grizzlies.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in for Tillman, and it's Jones in for Morant. And the Bulls also making a change. Bradley, he's checked in for Drummond. Here's Clark. Off the inbound. Caruso grabs the board. To the inside. Jones drives in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
From the high post. That one is off. Good work defensively by Caruso. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's DeRozan. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Clark. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. White with it. So Memphis takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.